everyone, so today we're going to talk about winter body care, or more specifically my winter body care kind of favourites. And I do really think you kind of need to pay a little bit more attention to the condition of your skin and make sure you moisturise a little bit better on your body during the winter. I am going to do a similar video of kind of facial skincare, but that's a little bit more complicated and there's a couple of things I'm waiting for to arrive, so that will probably be up next week. But the first thing I just wanted to quickly talk about is self-tanning. Now, I don't bother doing a proper full body tan in the winter. I just kind of don't see the point in it. And I also think it's just glaringly obvious that it's fake, so it just seems a bit kind of pointless. But I do always use gradual tanners. I'm someone who just looks better with a tan. It just suits my complexion so much more and makes me look more alive. So the two that I usually go between are the Cocoa Butter Formula by Palmer. It's the natural bronze. This is a weird one because the colour it gives is really nice. It is the darkest gradual tan that I've come across, but the smell, it just doesn't smell good. It's a really horrible smell and it kind of makes your pyjamas and bedding smell. It's not a fake tan smell, but it's that cocoa butter smell mixed with fake tan that just is particularly not that nice. Really like it, I do use it, but I just don't love how it smells. The other one is a little bit more expensive, but it's the tropez medium to dark everyday body lotion. I do wish they did a dark version of this that did give you a little bit more colour. The formula of this is really lovely. It's like a gel cream and it doesn't have a particular kind of self-tanner scent either. It's a nice kind of quite fresh scent. One that I always use when we always go away around Christmas time and stay at my mum's, who lives in Wales, and we always go and stay there, and I always take this with me because I kind of feel like the other one, when you're around other people, the smell's just a bit much. This one doesn't smell, so yeah, I've basically gone on and on about it, but really nice product. It just doesn't give you as much colour as I would like. Then for kind of exfoliating, which I still always do in the winter, so 2 or 3 times a week just because I like it, but I do tend to use things that are a little bit softer, a little bit more nourishing, not as gritty, because I just feel like your skin can get a lot drier in the winter, especially on your sort of shins and areas like that. I get very dry skin in the winter, so I like to kind of be a bit more careful, and I really like the Soap and Glory body scrubs. This is the Sugar Scrub, which is the, what do you call it? The what's the scent of this? Oh, sweet lime and brown sugar. Yeah, the breakfast scrub is a lovely one as well, which I do really like, but it's kind of an oily, grainy scrub rather than a it's not scratchy like some scrubs can be, but it still exfoliates very nicely, leaves a little bit of like a cushiony, oily layer that you can skip moisturiser with if you want to. I always put moisturiser on anyway, but really like this. And the like I said, the breakfast scrub's really lovely as well. Smells so good. I love the smell of this range from Soap and Glory. Then another one I've got here is one that I've used a couple of times, and it's a really unusual product actually. It's from Origins and it's the Rich UT Feeling Rosy Comforting Cleansing Body Mask. What is a body mask, you may ask? Well, it's basically, you can use it like a scrub or a body mask. If you put it on all over, you're then supposed to step out of the shower, leave it on for a couple of minutes and then rinse off. I haven't been using it like that because I don't really have time to be doing that, but as a scrub it's really nice. It's got quite a kind of creamy consistency. It does foam up a little bit, which is quite nice, makes you feel quite clean, but it's not really grainy and it doesn't kind of leave your skin feeling like it's had a bit of a rough experience. You know how some exfoliators can do that, which I like in the summer, but in the winter, I don't know, my skin always feels a bit more fragile. So I really like this. It's kind of an unusual product, nice if you're having a pamper night. Then for body moisturisers, I've got 3 here and they're all from Garnier. I'm not being sponsored by Garnier. They actually did send me some of these, but I bought one of them. The one that I bought was this one. It's the Garnier Hydra Lock Intensive Rich Hydrating Lotion. I like all the Garnier moisturisers. I like this one, I like the red one, I like the 7-day moisture one. I just think they all work. And I use this one in the morning, kind of after I've had a shower. It is really moisturising. Your skin feels moisturised for quite a while. And the moisturiser I was using before was a Superdrug own brand one, which I was using in the summer and worked really well, but I just didn't feel like it was cutting it in terms of the moisture. So I swapped over to this one, and I do really like it, and it works really well. It doesn't really smell like anything, it's just got a kind of cream smell. But the texture of it's very nice. It's kind of very emollient, if you like that kind of thing. Then the other Garnier one I've got here is the Ultimate Blends Body Lotion for dry skin from the Olive range. This smells really nice actually, which I wasn't sure what it would smell like. I don't know, I didn't think it'd smell like olives, but it's just got a nice scent, and it's just a nice kind of dependable moisturiser for every day to just slap on after you've had a shower. But if you are looking for something a little bit more pampering, this is so good. And it's the Garnier Restoring Body Butter. I wouldn't have bought this. I don't know why, I just wouldn't. It says it's non-greasy, non-sticky. I like the Body Shop ones, and I like the Soap and Glory ones, and they're the ones I kind of tend to stick to. I wouldn't have picked this out, but it's really, really lovely, and I'm really glad that they sent this. That's what the texture of it looks like. If you can see, it's quite solid, but rubs in really nicely. Isn't one that you kind of have to really rub for ages to get it to work. It just works really nicely, and I am definitely going to try some more if they do ones from kind of the oat one. It looks quite nice because it really leaves my skin feeling moisturised, and if I'm having a pamper and I've kind of exfoliated, I'll then put this on before I go to bed, and my skin feels really nice in the morning. And then last but not least, hand cream is really important in the winter. I've always got dry cuticles, but my hands get really, really dry in the winter, and I am someone who washes my hands a lot, and I use hand sanitizer a lot, so I do need to kind of make up for that by using moisturiser. And this is probably one of my favourites. It is expensive, but I just wanted to mention it anyway. I do like the Soap and Glory hand food as well, but this is the Clarins hand and nail treatment. I find this works really, really well on my cuticles as well. I do get really dry ones. They're not dry right now because I kind of sorted my nails out yesterday. I'm wearing Essie's Trophy Wife, but really like this, and it's a kind of nice dependable thing that you can just pop by your bed, smother your hands and moisturise it before bed, and do it. Try and remember to do it after you wash your hands every time as well, which I won't lie to you, I don't always manage, but anyway. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!